Welcome again. Here we are, ready for part 4, our fourth and final video on equations. All right, number 8. Alex exercised this week for an average of 1.5 hours each day. He burned a total of 1,280 calories for the week. If his average calories burned per day was 320 calories, write and solve an equation that could be used to find the number of days he exercised this week. All right, so let's read it again. Alex exercised this week for an average of 1.5 hours each day. He burned a total of 1,280 calories for the week. Now, that's for exercising. You can just burn calories just because you're living. So those are exercise calories. If his average calories burned per day was 320 calories, write and solve an equation that could be used to find the total number of days he exercised this week. So this 1.5 hours each day doesn't really help us at all. We need to know he burned 1,280, and it was 320 per day exercising. So the equation is 1,280 equals 320 times some number d, and we'll let d represent the number of days he exercised. So 320 a day equals 1,280 total. That will help us find number of days. So it's a multiplication, so we have to divide both sides by 320, and we get 4 days. So he exercised 4 days, and on each day he burned, on average, 320 calories every day. This was unnecessary information. Didn't need that. All right, number 9. We got one more after this one. The area of a triangle can be found using the equation A equals base times height divided by 2, where B is the length of the base and H is the height of the triangle. If the area of a triangle is 27 centimeters squared and the height is 4.5, what's the length of B, the base? You know what? I'm not quite sure if this is a knowledge check, but go ahead and pause and give me an answer. All right, area equals base times height divided by 2, area of a triangle. I'm going to substitute my values in. I know my area is 27. I know my height is 4.5. I don't know my base, and I know I have to divide that by 2. So first I'm going to multiply both sides by 2 to get rid of that 2. This cancels out. And 2 times 27 is 54. All I'm left with is 54 equals 4.5 times some number B. So now I'm going to divide both sides by 4.5. That tells me that the base is equal to 12 centimeters. And finally, the last one. Below is a chart showing the favorite sports of 6th graders at Marymount Middle School. If 35 boys chose other and 44 girls chose soccer, how many boys and girls are in the 6th grade? All right. So it says boys chose other. So there were 1/10 of the boys chose other. So 1/10 of the boys is 35. And we'll go ahead and solve that. So the way we write that is we could write 1/10 B, but that's the same thing as B divided by 10. So B divided by 10, to solve that, we multiply both sides by 10, which means there must be 350 boys if 1/10 of them liked other sports besides football and basketball. And 1/8 of the girls, so 44 girls chose soccer, and that was 1/8. I said soccer, but I meant football. It's the American in me. 1/8 of the girls like football. And with that G represent the girls, 1/8 of G is G divided by 8. Multiply both sides by 8. There must have been 352 girls. All right, exactly 5 minutes, and we're finally done. One-step multiplication and division, how to write them, how to solve them, inverse operations. Great job, guys. Talk to you soon.